Hi, welcome to the AI Growth Architect Masterclass. Why 98% of the businesses are stuck in AI paralysis, the 145K hidden tax draining your profits every year, the six-step AI growth process, ROI in 30 days, three real client case studies with verified results. Start at 1997 guaranteed or we work free. Samir Dhawan, Next Gen Web LLC, 45-minute masterclass. Who am I? Who is Samir Dhawan? 20 years in AI automation, Citibank, JP Morgan Chase, Deutsche Bank, BNY, Schwab, founder of NextGen Web LLC, Jersey City, New Jersey, helped fintech and service businesses implement AI systems and with measurable ROI. Certified in AI business workflow automation strategy and implementation, 30 years building and scaling businesses, here to help you avoid my mistakes. Why most businesses are stuck in the AI limbo. Stop right now. If you are a service business owner and you are still grinding out content manually, writing your own emails, tweaking your own landing pages, chasing freelancers who are always late, I need you to hear something. You're not running a business, you're paying a tax. Not to the IRS, not to your accountant. You're paying what I call the $145,000 hidden tax. And most of you don't even know it's happening. I have looked at all the numbers across hundreds of service businesses, and every single one has the same five leaks. Email management, $32,000 a year in wasted time. Report generation, 41,000. That one shocks most people. Client onboarding, the manual back and forth, the PDFs, the follow-up emails, 24,000. Calendar coordination, 18,000. Social posting and content, 28,000. Add it all up, you're losing $145,000 a year to work that a system should be doing. Not a person, a system. And here's the thing, it compounds. Every week you don't fix this, you lose 2,788. That's a 397 a day. That ends today. Right now, most of you are doing $25 an hour work, editing a blog post, tweaking a landing page, arguing with a freelancer over a subject line. Meanwhile, you're billing your clients $200, $300, $500 an hour and spending half your own time on tasks that should cost $25. By the end of this presentation, I'm going to show you the exact infrastructure we use to produce the $847 worth of marketing and operational output every single hour using what I call brand trained AI. This is not about ChatGPT prompts. This is not about hacks. This is not about replacing your team. This is about marketing infrastructure, and I'm going to hand you the blueprint. Before I built the system, running marketing for my own business felt like running a marathon with ankle weights. Too many tabs, too many subscriptions, too many disconnected tools that didn't talk to each other. It didn't work. The machine didn't move. I spent 20 years inside some of the largest financial institutions in the world: Citibank, JP Morgan Chase, Deutsche Bank, BNY Mellon, Charles Schwab, building AI and automation infrastructure at enterprise scale. I've seen what Fortune 500 companies spend millions implementing, and I've spent the last several years figuring out how to give that same advantage to service businesses doing 300K to 5 million a year. That's what today is about. Not theory, not what the big firms do, what you can implement in 30 to 90 days that changes your numbers. Here's the reality you need to face right now. 50% of the businesses have adopted some form of AI. They have ChatGPT, they have Zapier, they have tools. Only 2% are actually profitable with it. That gap, the 48 points between the adoption and profitability, that is your market, that is your opportunity. According to MIT and Gartner research, 80% of marketing execution will be AI driven by 2026. Companies that have already built AI infrastructure are seeing a 400% increase in content velocity. Meanwhile, businesses still operating manually are seeing their lead costs rise by 32% year over year. The gap is widening. Every quarter you don't act, the distance between you and your competitors who have built this infrastructure gets larger. You are either the architect or the victim. There is no neutral position. Here's the problem most people have with AI, and it's not what they think. They use it like a toy. They open ChatGPT, they type, write me a social media post about my consulting offer. It spits out something generic. It sounds like every other AI on LinkedIn. It converts at zero. They say AI doesn't work for me, and they go back to doing it manually. That's not an AI problem, that's an infrastructure problem. At NextGen Web, we don't use AI tools, we built AI marketing infrastructure. We don't ask AI to write a post. We build a brand knowledge base trained on your voice, your client results, your proprietary methodology, and we deploy AI agents that produce content, sequences, and systems that actually sound like you. The difference between those two approaches is the difference between a $25 an hour work and an 847 an hour output. And that's exactly what I'm going to show you how to build. What I'm about to share is the exact system we use with every client. It has four phases. We call it AIGA: audit, implement, grow, ascend. This is not a course, it's not a theory, it's a plug and play consulting methodology that takes any service business from manual chaos to measurable ROI in 30 to 90 days. Let me walk you through each step. And as I do, I want to be mentally mapping this onto your own business, because by the end of the step four, you're going to see exactly where your 145K is hiding. Step one is the audit. And this is where most businesses discover something uncomfortable. The audit has one goal: find every place in your business where a human is doing something a system should be doing. I call these manual friction points. Where are decisions being made the same way over and over by the same person? Where does information fall through the cracks between team members? What tasks are eating 10, 15, 20 hours a week, not because they are complex, but because no one has built a system to handle them? Most businesses I audit have between 8 and 12 of these friction points. Each one represents a recoverable loss. The audit gives you a ranked map. Here are the top three wins. Here's the ROI projection for each. And here's the 90-day roadmap. That map alone for most businesses is worth $10,000 in recoverable capacity. and it typically takes us 2 to 4 hours to build it. Step two is to implement. This is where the infrastructure gets built. And I want to be precise about what built means because this is where most AI consultants lose people. We don't give you a list of tools, we don't hand you a course, we build your brand knowledge base. A brand knowledge base is the AI engine trained on three things: your voice, your audience, and your proprietary results. When that engine generates content, proposals, emails, or reports, it sounds like you, not like ChatGPT, not like a template. Then we deploy what I call 30-day sprints. Sprint one, three automations. The three highest impact fixes from your audit. We build them, configure them, and we don't move to sprint two until you can see the results from sprint one. For most clients, the first win, measurable, dollar quantifiable, appears in week 2 or 3, not 90 days, not 6 months, week 2. Step 3 is grow. Once the sprint one wins are on the board and the numbers are confirmed, we scale. The thing about automations, unlike hiring, is that they don't cost more when you add departments. Marketing gets an automated content engine, sales gets an automated follow up sequence, admin gets automated scheduling and reporting, customer service gets an AI powered intake and triage system, leadership gets real time dashboards instead of waiting for spreadsheets. Every single department in a service business has at least one, and usually 3 to 5 automation opportunities that have never been tapped. In the grow phase, you go from stopping one leak to building a watertight operation, and we track every dollar: time saved, revenue recovered, capacity unlocked, because what gets measured gets scaled. Step 4 is ascend, and this is the step that changes everything about how you work. When the audit is done, the automations are deployed, the systems are scaled, something shifts. You stop being the person who does the marketing, you become the person who reviews the marketing. You stop being the person who writes the proposals, you become the person who approves them. You stop being the person who runs the reports, you become the person who reads them in real time on a dashboard in 3 minutes instead of 3 hours. That is the architect phase. That is what the 847 an hour of output looks like. You are now operating at the level where you can decide to launch a new offer on Tuesday morning, and by Tuesday afternoon, the full funnel, copy, emails, ads, compliance checks is ready for you to review. No freelancers, no waiting, no I will get it to the next week. That is what we build. Case study 1, financial advisory firm. Let me show you what this looks like in the real world. The first client, financial advisory firm, 8-person team. The owner was working 62-hour weeks, buried in manual CRM updates, chasing client follow-ups, and losing pipelines because leads were falling through the cracks. We did the audit in 2 sessions. 3 friction points rose to the top: client onboarding, follow-up sequences, and referral requests. We built 3 automations in 21 days: an automated client onboarding sequence that saved her 11 hours a month immediately, a smart follow-up system that doubled her meeting bookings, a referral request automation that tripled her Google reviews. At the end of the 30-day mark, she had saved 27 hours. Her pipeline had grown 2.1 times, and she told me, and I'm paraphrasing, I got my weekends back and my revenue went up. Her one Her year one ROI on a 4997 investment, $127,000. Results like hers are not typical. Individual results vary, but the system that produced them is repeatable. Second client, local med spa. They were losing 2,300 every month to no shows. That's 27,600 a year, just from people not showing up for appointments they had already booked. The fix was one automation, a two text reminder sequence with the calendar link for easy rescheduling. That's it. Two texts automated, sent at the right time with the right sequence with the right link. No shows dropped 38% in the first month. Then we added a post appointment review request automation. Their Google reviews increased 312%, and that's not three more reviews, that's three times more reviews than they had before. Their year one ROI, $10,000, 488 on a 1997 investment. One automation, 14 days to deploy. The results are not typical, but the process is. Third client, professional services firm. Their problem was follow-ups or the lack of them. Warm leads were going cold because no one was following up consistently. Deals were dying in the pipeline, not from objections, from silence. We built trigger-based follow-up sequences. When a prospect reached a certain stage in the pipeline, an AI drafted personalized check-in went out automatically. The owner reviewed it under a minute and sent it. We also rebuilt their onboarding process. They had 12 manual decision points. We automated 9 of them. Onboarding well went from 6 weeks to 3. At 90 days, 23% more deals closed. Onboarding time cut in half. Client satisfaction scores up 40%. Three different businesses, three different platforms, the same six-step process every time. That is the pattern, and I'm going to show you how to apply it to your business starting today. And which of these three case studies resonates with you and your business right now? Type 1, 2, or 3 in the chat. I have two ways I can help you put this into action today. Let me walk you through both because they're designed for different situations, and I want you to choose the one that fits where you actually are right now. Why now is the 24-month window? AI consulting is a 11 billion to 91 billion market, 50% adoption, 2% profitability. The gap is your business. The AI consultant's unfair advantage. Old way, hourly billing, selling hours capped at 10K per month, punished for being efficient, revenue tied directly to your time, burnout to grow income, no leverage, only labor. New way, outcome packaging, sell outcomes, 5K to 10K packages, rewarded for efficiency and speed, revenue uncapped, system scale, work 20 hours per week, earn six figures, AI executes, you strategize. So to recap the AI GA growth architect system, step one is the audit, discover the 145K hidden tax in your business, map every automation opportunity by impact. Step two, implement, deploy profitable automations in 30-day sprints. First win visible in 2 to 3 weeks. Step three, grow, scale wins across teams and departments, double capacity without adding headcount. Step four, ascend, transition from manual delivery to outcome packaging, build AI culture that compounds. So the AI growth process from chaos to cash flow is the six-step process. Identify audit workflows, map decisions, find the 145K opportunity, understand why, interview, find friction, map decision architecture. Step three, strategize, match tools to outcomes, prioritize by impact, phase rollout. Step four, build automations, configure systems, create reusable templates. Step five, implement, deploy and train team, gradual rollout, first win within 2 to 3 weeks. Optimize, track KPIs, scale what works, double capacity without hiring. Every department is an AI revenue opportunity. Marketing, lead gen, content, ads, sales, follow-up proposals in CRM, admin, scheduling, data entry and docs, customer service, chatbots, ticketing and fax, HR, onboarding, training, compliance, finance, invoicing, reporting, approvals, IT, monitoring, security and backups, leadership, dashboards, insights, forecasting. So we now have three paths forward. Path one feels safe, it is not. Path two is cheaper, it's slower. And path three has a clear finish line. So here is the offer bridge. Path one, do nothing. Keep losing 145K per year. Watch competitors automate. Stay stuck manually. Feel safe. It's not. Path two, do it yourself route. YouTube courses, 6 months of trial and error. Might work, might not. No guarantee, no guide. Path three, done with you. 90-day AI growth blueprint, expert guidance at every step, guaranteed results, or free, clear finish line from day one. Three ways to work with us. The offer. Option one is the AI audit and automation blueprint. This is for the business owner who wants clarity before commitment. Here's what happens. We get on a 2 to 4 hour deep dive session. We map your business against the AIGA audit framework. We identify your top three automation opportunities with a dollar projection attached to each one. You walk away with a 90-day implementation roadmap, prioritized sequence, ready to execute. Plus the AI dashboard toolkit, a plug and play tracking system valued at $750 so you can measure your results from day one. The investment is $1,997 and it comes with a guarantee. If we don't identify three measurable outcome wins, time saved, revenue gained, or costs cut in your first 30 days, we keep working with you free until we do. This is how most people start. You prove the ROI on your own business first and then decide whether to go deeper. Option two is for the operator or consultant who doesn't want just the blueprint. They want the machine built. The AI Growth Architect certification is an 8-week program. We automate your business first, sample, same AIGA process, the custom automations built and deployed for you. Then we certify you to deliver the same system to your clients. You get the full IP, the playbooks, the audit templates, the pricing scripts, the objection handlers, the brand license to use, the AI Growth Architect methodology with your own clients, and the 3-client guarantee. Land 3 clients within 60 days of completing certification, or we coach you free until you do. No time limit, no expiration. Your investment is 9,997 or 3 payments of 3,997. And 100% of what you paid for the audit credits towards the certification. So if you want to start with option one, you are not paying twice. Let me show you what this actually adds up to. If you hired an agency to build three custom automations, minimum 7,500. The 90-day roadmap alone, consultants charge 2,500 for that deliverable. The certification IP, the playbooks, the brand license, that's $15,000 of developed methodology. The three client coaching guarantee, that's $9,000 in consulting time. Total value, 43,241. Your investment is 9,997 for the full certification or 1,997 to start with the audit. The math is straightforward. You get fast action bonuses. This is the AI dashboard toolkit, which is worth $750. Plug and play tracking dashboards for every client engagement. The deal desk pack, which is $997 proposal templates, pricing scripts, and objection handlers. The pitch rehearsal session, $1,000 one-on-one call to refine and practice your close. The team training mini session, $497, 90 minutes onboarding session for your staff. The private Slack community, $500 per month, monthly training, client wins, and lifetime updates. The total bonus value is 3,744. Free on enrollment, expires at the end of the session. We share the risk. You risk nothing. Guarantee one for business owners is 3 wins in 30 days. If you don't identify 3 measurable outcome wins, time saved, revenue gain, or cost cut within 30 days, we keep working with you free until we do. Fear it won't get work solved. Zero risk to you. Guarantee 2 certification only. 3 clients in 60 days. Land 3 paying clients within 60 days of completing certification, or we coach you free until you do. No expiration, no time limit. Fear can't find clients solved. Proven system, real client results, no expectations, no exceptions, sorry. But what if preemptive objection handling? I know there are questions in your head right now. Let me handle them directly. I'm not technical. You don't need to be. Our top performers came from HR, marketing, and sales consulting backgrounds, not engineering. What you need is the ability to audit a business, identify friction, and sell an outcome. We teach all of it. I don't have clients yet. That is precisely what the certification solves. We give you the offer, the scripts, the positioning, and the 3 client guarantee. Most certified architects land their first client within 60 days. $10,000 is a lot of money right now. I hear that. That's why option one exists. Start with the audit at 1,997. Put the system to work on your own business. See the results, then upgrade, and every dollar you paid for the audit counts towards the certification. What if it doesn't work for my business? That's what the guarantees are for. Option one, if we don't identify 3 measurable wins in 30 days, time saved, revenue gain, or cost cut, we keep working with you free until we do. Option two, certification. If you don't land 3 paying clients in 60 days, we coach you free until you do. No expiration, no time limit. Here's where you are right now. Path one, you close the window, you go back to what you were doing, nothing changes except the $2,000 $788 a week keeps leaving your business, and the AI adoption gap between you and your competitors keeps widening. I'm not going to oversell this. Path one is fine, it's a choice. Path two, you take action today, you start with the audit and prove the ROI on your own business, or you go straight to the certification and build the whole machine. Either way, you are covered by a performance guarantee. Either way, you carry zero risk. The only question is, are you ready to stop the hidden tax? Click the link below right now, book your AI audit, and we'll have your automation roadmap and your first 3 client wins identified within 30 days. Or apply directly for the certification at 9997 and we'll build machine, certify you to use it, and guarantee you land 3 clients. If you're not ready to commit today, book that free 20-minute strategy call. No pressure, no pitch. Just clarify on which path fits your business. The link is in the chat. I'm Samir Dhawan. Stop being the engine, become the architect. I'll see you on the other side. Thanks for watching. Let's build something great together.